Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down. At the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From the 25, here's second and 9. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Fighting through, he's got space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. Second and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 42-yard.
Jackson from the shotgun. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Able to slither by. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out and set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. In motion left, Flowers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. To end the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their 36-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 26 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The slot man in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now it's Jackson off play action. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Caught left side, Hopkins. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throw caught by Flowers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Leads to 3rd and 6.
Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, back to Achane. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now Tua. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 2nd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, looking for Waller, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. Their own 4-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And get this in the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Short throw to be caught by Waller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
And the Dolphins first down.
They give to Achane on the option. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Looking to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce a penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. They didn't want the tie. They rolled the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Whether it's offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth-quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Here's Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Trenton Simpson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Running right, here's Achane. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to throw is Tua. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, you should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Achane. is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but